So, okay. Okay. Good evening, everybody. Are we set? Where's our host? Is he here? Okay. So that's please. I'll beg. I'll beg. I'll beg for our attention, and we just need to cooperate together so that we can make the best use of this time in this moment. And so that is to allow us to finish interacting before we ask questions. And if we know that we have a background noise where we are and asking question probably may be trouble, and we just make use of the chat and to ask questions there so that we can attend to our questions one after the other, when we finish interacting. I'd like us to be attentive and so pretend as if we don't know anything so that we can learn better. And I think that's the best solution. So when we want to start to learn a new thing, and even though we know so much, we just pretend as if we know nothing. And so it's going to help us a lot, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. This is Felix. It's my privilege to interact with us on, AI bot system. And I know a good number of us have heard about AI, and probably if you have traded FX market before and some other platforms you've used for trading. AI is not a strange thing. AI is artificial intelligence. I'm not going to bother us to start teaching us about what AI robotic system is all about, but it just were a software designed to mimic the behavior of human being. And so, but the difference is that it's going to be engaged on a cloud system, okay? I know a good number of people who make use of about bots, a robot to trade Forex, but usually it has to be a kind of more of a kind of IP-based type of AI where you have to connect on VPS and to make sure that your system is running on the network 24/7. But most of the AI now, you have what we call cloud server AI, so that either you're there or not in 24/7, the AI continue to work. Okay. Now I'm going to show you guys two major AI systems tonight. One is called a retail AI system, and the second is called institutional AI system. And good thing, we have many retail AI systems, across the globe. I've used a lot of them. I've used Crypto Hopper, Gemini. I've used a lot of AI system as a terminal to trade with my exchange platform. But good thing, I think I fell in love with pre-commerce for the past 2 to 3 years right now. And it has been fascinating, upgrade, additions, and new features added day by day and making it more better than ever before. All right, so AI practically is to help you minimize the timing. Most of us who are like, if you're a trader and you scalp trading and all of that, you discover that if you're a good trader and who trade crypto or Forex, most people are trade Forex, you have to be targeting volatility, breakout news. And sometimes your time difference is now another factor that's not helping matters. Like people trade crypto as person who's scalp or a day trader, you discover that they wake up anything from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. That's a good buy time in the market. And then, before you wake up around, or when you have time, when you wake up, get to work and all of that, 9:30, 9 a.m. to 10:30 in the morning, they discover that the market get bullish and they have sold and go away from the market. Then they're going to wake up again by 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m., or 3 a.m., or 3:30 a.m. again to buy some of those coins and that have dipped. And then in the morning, then it gets spiked, and then they make more money again. But now, what the AI is going to do for you, simple to put, I've told us we have two people here are going to interact with us on. Please, can we mute ourselves? If you're just coming, just help us to mute so that to avoid background noise. Okay, please. I don't know. Sunday, somebody gift, please. Can you mute your mic? All right. So basically, if you look at the AI system, it's not as if it's you cannot do what the AI is going to do, but you are not going to be available to do it, and you will still your blood is flowing in your body, and so you have to be emotional most time, and you lose out. Especially when you see that market is terribly red, you're going to be controlled by the situations, and then you make a very silly and funny mistake. I normally tell people when you are trading crypto and once the market is red, you do not know what to do. The best thing is to do nothing. Good thing you are trading a crypto that has two sides of itself. One side of it is an asset and one other side of it is a currency. So what goes down in crypto is not the asset itself, but the currency. So the currency can come down and then eventually still go up. And so the best I can do when the market is deep is just to forget about it. But also on that note, I encourage people and I advise people not to, as a matter of fact, do pump and dump coins. Now let's go. Three commas is the first I'm going to discuss with us tonight, and then I just paraphrase the aspect of institutional AI system. Three commas is a retail AI system. Why is it called a retail AI system? Because there are no stringent conditions attached to three commas. It's open to everyone. Right? In fact, you can register on three commas free. All right? You can register free, right? And then you can make use of it free. How? Once you register the first time, the first 3 days get called trial days, 3 days trial period. And so you can use it for 3-day trials, and you are not comfortable with it, say, oh, you know what? I'm not going with this bot, and you forget about it. Right? And after 3 days, trials, maybe you say, man, you know what? I'm not going to do anything with this bot to pay my money. I can't waste my resources. Man, $700 or $640 or $590 is damn big, man. I cannot waste it on this kind of funny stuff. Then you can say, oh, you know what? Because the first 3 days you're going to use the bot, you are on pro account, okay? Pro account, if you give and take 49.5, multiplied by 12 is going to be 594. Ordinarily, if you do not use link of the person who invited you, you are not going to have what they call 10% discount that made it to be 594. You discover that you are going to pay about $890. And so it's because you use a link, and that's why you are giving that leverage. Now, if you had exhausted the 3 days trial and you are not interested in picking any of these, but I always advise people there's no point picking starter because you are limited on things you need to do. So it's just a waste of money, and so you can say, hey, you know what? I'm not interested in this, so I'm just going to use. So you can use the free boat, where you have one each of the boats, or the futures. You can have one each of them, and so you can trade with it. Why not? But if you're a very serious-minded person that you want to make money, of course, you need to spend money to make more money. So definitely you want to enroll now. I tell people, do I need to subscribe for pro account before I can use it? No, the best I recommend for everybody, especially beginner that have not started making money, the best I recommend for you is the advanced. Over time, when you have used it for the first 1 year and you see how effective it is, why not? You can upgrade your account, okay? And if you say you want to pay monthly, all right, you're going to pay more. You can see, if I want to pay monthly, it's going to be $49 and then $99 for pro. So about the yearly, that's why you see 24.5 multiplied by 12 is going to 594. Just imagine if you're paying $49 multiplied by 12, just imagine how much that's going to be. Let's go here. Okay, so $49, yeah, multiplied by 12. That's $588. So imagine if you're going to do $99, and so let me be using monthly, okay? Multiply by 12. Yeah, that's about $1,188. So 1,188 is what you pay when you're doing monthly, and so that's why we help people to take yearly. Now, enough of the subscription, okay? Now let's go. What advantage do I have making use of free cameras as a retail, AI system? Number one, you have what they call bots. There are many bots here, and then there's a smart trade. Two major features of this platform is the DCA boat. We have DCA boat, we have grid boat, we have option boat, and all other boats. Now, DCA boat is the most used boat because it's very, very friendly with any type of trade you want to trade on your platform. Now, the difference between the DCA boat and grid boat is that grid boat is a type of boat that follow the trend of the market sideways. Now, why? It's not good in an up and down movement. There are three major movements that are very constant in the market. Now, what are the three movements in the market? Up, down, sideways. And that's why I say market is consolidating. Now, but grid boats, it's a good boat to be used when market is not moving, it's just very sluggish. Especially in 2018, the best type of boat that should be used for 2018 downtrend and consolidations. Even 2019, we have about 6-month consolidation in 2019, is actually grid boat. You can see the grid and going to give you analysis. I'll say width of where you're expecting Bitcoin. And I actually expected Bitcoin to crash down to $48,000, last week. And but the resistance, the support was so strong at $55,000 thereabout. And if not, I expected $52,000 crash to $48,000. And before continuing back to $63,000 thereabout. Now, this just gives you kind of an idea of the AI, grid system, if I'm going to use the grid. Now, but the grid is not a good thing to use at this season because market is very volatile right now. Market is not consolidating So a grid boat, of course, I'm not going to explain that too much today. Just to tell you, we have a lot of boats you can use, but the most used boat is called the DCA boat. All right. But before I will explain how to make use of the boat, number one thing you must understand is the boat is very effective. Okay. It's going to help me. What do I need to do with the boat? Number one, I come into the boat, I create an account with the boat, right? If I'm using free account, fine. If I'm using paid account, fine. So, so I connect with the boat, right? And what should I do? Please take note. The boat is not going to connect and withdraw your money. Neither are you sending your money to the boat. The boat is just like a terminal that's getting connected to your exchange platform. And you can connect more than one exchange to your boat, right? And so I probably, sometimes I don't log into my Binance, I don't go to my Bittrex, I don't go to my Poloniex. Some of us that use so many exchange platforms, and so the top primary exchange platform, or we call AA++ of exchange platform like Binance, Bittrex, Poloniex, KuCoin, Bittrex, another exchange platform like Bitfinex, now can be connected to my boat. And so I can trade on 10 different exchange platforms on my boat without logging into those exchange platforms. The most important thing is that I get the account funded and then I continue trading. Now, first step, if you are given a link to sign up on the boat, we said, don't click on sign up, but click on get started. A friend had to give you a link, maybe your leader give you a link to sign on, and he has given you a link to sign on. Now, rather than clicking on sign up, click on get started. Remember, if you don't use a link to sign up, now you are not going to be leveraged on to have the 10% discount where you can, get your account activated with for $294 for advanced and then $594 for pro. All right, how do I know if my account is connected? You have to immediately you finish your registration by clicking on getting started. On getting started, yeah, you have to, as a matter of fact, you have to come back to your profile icon and then click on settings. Now I've done my registration and I've verified my email. You have to come to your profile icon and then click on the profile icon. Sometimes some of you are using phone or the app or whatever. Now, this can be condensed into a kind of a building structure. And then you have to click on it to bring a sub menu, right? And then you can see, click on settings. And then once you click on settings, you scroll, and then you're going to see under terminate account, then you should see where they said your referral, sponsor referral code. Then you have to check, okay, what's the referral code of my sponsor? You know, for instance, maybe it's 26 TC 274471. I'm just using an example. And then you have to correspond to check, okay, it's correct, and then you are good to go. Now, once that is done, you will know your registration was properly done. Now, you may want to ask, where do I see my own link to give to my friends out there? Then, of course, there you go. You can see invite friends here, right? Now, when you invite a friend, of course, you're going to have a leverage of 25% of the what's it called? Of the subscription fee of that your friend. Okay. Now you can copy your own link. When you click on invite friend, then you see your link this way, and then you have to copy here, right? That's the next thing you must learn how to do about it is that because why you sign on Trade Commerce is not because you are looking for network marketing. You know, what you are looking for is to use it to help your trade. For me, I'm this type of person, so I do a lot of research. I don't have time to always be on system to the app. In my trading pattern, I'm not a regular person on my trading. I am a holder much. And so, but my daily trading, scalping and swinging is the boat that does all of that. So I can't kill myself. So sitting down on the system, checking, and then, oh my God, let me sell, let me buy. No, I don't have that time. So the boat does all this job, and I hold my peace. Now, immediately you are done with your registration as properly aligned, the next thing you are going to do is to go to your exchange platform. All right, let's say you have Binance, you make use of Binance. And what exactly are you looking for in Binance? Every exchange platform you're going to connect into your, excuse me. Right? Every exchange you are going to make use of to connect to your Trade Commerce board, you have to go to that exchange and copy your what we call API. So it's a protocol that connects the interface of your platform to the board. Now, that's a remote sensor, okay? So what do I do? How do I connect my API? How do I get my API key and code? If you're using Binance, please, you cannot get the API key and secret through the app. So you must log into the web of Binance. So if you're on the app, you would not see where to copy the API. So you have to log in. If you are using the phone and you're on the app of your Binance, you have to log into the web. It doesn't matter if it's a desktop or it's a phone. So, but make sure you are on the web. Next, once you have logged in, locate your profile icon and then place your cursor on that. All right. Or if you're using your phone, you have to click it. So you see settings in your phone, and then you have you see settings on your phone, and then you can click, and then you see API management. So there you go. You're going to click on your API management, right? I'm just sure somebody's taking notes so that any question you are having, just take note of them so that when we get to Q&A, you can ask questions. Ask me any question. You know, don't feel any question is so stupid. Don't think that. You know, cryptocurrency and so many things we're having now, disruptive robotic systems, they are not complicated, but they are strange. And a strange thing you have to can keep you on your toes sometime. And don't feel, what if I ask this question? Won't it look stupid? Yeah, ask any question so that it can be clarified. Now, once you click on API management, it's going to come up with this. I say API management. Below, it's a label API key. Probably you might say crypto inspire, okay? Crypto inspire. All right? Maybe that's what you want to give to your API key. Now you click on create API. Now, on my own case, I encourage everybody on your exchange platform, fortify your exchange platform properly on your 2FA. So you can see my own Binance. I have both my phone number, my email, and my Google Authenticator. So ensure you have a lot of things, anti-phishing and other things, you know, in your, because it's your money, all right? The hardest thing, if you invest in a platform and you lose it, it's not as painful as when your account is got hacked, right? So be very careful. There we go. You have to click and then send the code to your email. send the code to your phone number and copy those code. Maybe the code you got there is maybe 556890, and then what you got from here is 778 Okay, and then you copy your code from your app. Maybe it's 7756 right 90. Okay, then you click on submit. Immediately you click on submit, you're going to see like this. It popped up and show this. You can see that my own strong free commerce. Okay, now it's going to show this API. If you're using phone, please, when you do all of this, your phone will show only this, but below this you're going to see a drop down arrow, so you have to punch it so that it will reveal everything properly. Okay, now please, I beg you, immediately this come up, ensure you copy them one after the other. You first of all copy the secret key. Go to your notepad or your WhatsApp for your wife WhatsApp connecting with you, and then paste it and label it secret key. And then you come back to this and copy it again and paste it, right? As you paste it, then you identify it as API key. Once this is done, then you go to your tree commerce, right? So go to your tree commerce. On your tree commerce, somebody say, hey, this thing is getting complicated. Don't worry. It's a very strange environment, okay? So don't get freaks about it. Nobody was born with all of those things. You learn it and you become used to it over time, okay? So don't get tired, don't get bored, don't get scared. So are you sure? And those are the mentality that most of us possess, where, all those funny third party come to say, don't worry, we're going to trade for you, make millions or thousands of dollars for you. And then every day, nothing happened. And you just look at yourself, come on. If you look at what you have lost to Ponzi scheme in 2019 or even 2020 March, imagine you lost like $10,000 to Ponzi scheme in 2020. That when Bitcoin was $5,000. So that means you have lost about 2 Bitcoin. So imagine now Bitcoin maybe getting out $55,000, and you lost about 2 Bitcoin, and that's about 110,000 value. Come on, what have I done to myself? So there we go. You have to come back to your tree commerce, all right, and then you locate my exchange. Now, if you're using phone, probably this might be hidden. Then you have to click on the menu button, like 3 lines, and then it's going to bring out these options. Then you have to click on my exchange. All right. Now, when you click on my exchanges, now listen, you can connect many exchanges. How do I know? You can see many exchanges you can connect to tree commerce. Like here. Now, Binance can be connected, FTX can be connected, Bitress, Binance Desk can be connected, Binance US, Bitfinex, Bitstamp, Sexy.io, Coinbase Pro, or Xmore, Gate.io, HitBTC, WorldBig Global, and then Kraken, KuCoin, OKS, Apollonex, and Yorbit. And you have to take note. All of this, you can trade future trading with your bot on the Binance and margin trading, and then FTX you can still future trading equally, but others you can only trade spot, okay? And then you have the boat available, the smart trade, the DCA boat, the grid boat, and all of that. Is that Deribit? Is a Deribit that have option trading? Yeah, I can't even find that here. All right, there we go. Now you can see Binance is one top premium exchange platform. It's already here as like the first you definitely may need to connect. So by that, you have seen Binance here. Now, you gave a name to your API while you are creating it. We say it's a Crypto Inspire. Crypto Inspire. That was the name you gave to it. And we copied the API key, then you paste it. Now, let's say you've copied the secret, you paste it. The next is just to click Connect an Exchange. Immediately you click on Connect an Exchange, then you just wait for it to roll and roll and roll, and then it gives you an information of that successfully. Your account is successful. Then that means immediately you do that, you can go to your dashboard. And when you go to your dashboard, or you can refresh your account, now you're going to have this. You will see real account, okay? Real account. Yeah, probably you will not see paper trading account. So let me close this so that it don't get complicated. But I'm going to tell you what the paper account is used for, okay? And there we go, disable. Yeah, where's it? Okay, hide paper. All right. So if you're using phone, you won't see this way. You're going to see three options here, like this icon, and this will look like a building structure. And then you have to place your cursor on it and it show you real account. And then the real account, you see your money you have in your exchange platform, your Binance, okay? That money will be there, both in BTC value, in Ethereum value, and USDT value, okay? That's cool. Now, once that is done, you've connected your exchange platform. The same way, you can connect many exchange platforms just for you to go do the API system on each of those exchange platforms and then come back to my exchange and then connect them. So it's as simple as possible. So you do not need to give yourself an extra stress. Now that's a trick corners. Now, I haven't done this. What next am I supposed to do? Yeah, fine. That's why you have access to informations and coin to trade and all of that. Now, okay, I'm going to do this. Moment, guys. Let me check this guy. I was checking this guy. Trade. So now, maybe you've connected your API with your, or you connected your exchange platform with your bot, and maybe you are on the first 3 days and you want to trade. And maybe you're on Signal Group, maybe just like those of you guys on, this premium group on Crypto Inspire, and they have given you some coin to buy, or some coins we analyze, say, okay, this coin is good, or you've been trading yourself and you know when to buy a coin. We all tell people when you are trading, the best thing you just need to identify are 4 major things. Number 1, support. Number 2, volume. Number 3, resistance and the price of the coin. Every other thing here is that support thing to make a decision. You are looking at the breakout. You are looking at the market indicator or price indicator and all of that. So, you don't bother yourself. You just come to the market. The first thing I target is what the volume of this coin, 24 hours volume. Now, next you look at, is it in the support zone or it's already at the resistance? At the resistance, no go area. At the support, yeah, good to go. And then what's the price? Is it too high? A low Satoshi volume give you faster profit than a high Satoshi volume, okay? Yeah, I'm not here to trade you anyway, but now, there we go. I want to check a coin, okay, so that I can make a trade, okay? RLC, I was following this coin sometime and to see a breakout of this coin. Yeah, let's go. Oh, mama. This guy, what's happening? Network part. Okay. So I just want to experiment a trade for you guys so that you see how the bots, works. Come on. Okay. Okay, that's still good. Okay, XSP. Where are you, XSP? Okay, make more sense. Okay, let's go to the bot. Now, you've given a coin to buy or to trade, as a matter of fact. Now, what am I supposed to do? I said there are 2 areas of the bot that are very, very, very frequently used: the DCA bot and the smart trade. What's the DCA bot? DCA bot simply means DCA, dollar cost average. What should I do with DCA bot? DCA bot is a non-stop bot. I set my coin on it and go away. All right, and it continues to trade. Now, I want to buy a coin, and I have a plan to use $1,000 or $2,000, or let's call it any amount. Please don't get freaky about prices or amount we're calling, okay? Now, you can trade. One of the good things about this is that you can trade with any amount of money. It doesn't matter how much you put in a boat. What matters is that the volatility of the coin you are trading, okay? Somebody may be trading with $2,000, and in a month, you may not make more than $500. And you are trading with just $200 in a month, you can do $800. It's very possible. And so, but it's all about the coin you trade, you use, and the strategy you use. Okay, so I'm going to go now. I want to open the bot. So you click on DCA bot. There's something you're going to encounter when you start. When you click on DCA bot, this is what's going to happen. for the first time when you are using the bot, as you click on this here bot, okay, see what you're going to see. And you click on create bots. Be careful when you see this. Look at what you're going to see. Most people had, that encounter, and then they make very funny stuff. So you're going to see Godom. Please don't use this for now. Over time, you're going to learn how to make use of it. This can be very, very, very complicated most time when you want to trade. It said conservative strategy, safe and slow. Is the outrightly you can't do any settings here. It's whatever setting they put there that you're going to use. Okay, so it's a moderate. It says start new deals, at a normal, fairly aggressive pace. Aggressive, risky, and fast. Okay, and all of this. So yeah, when you see this setting, look at yourself. Oh my God, where am I going to start from? Okay, I can see where to do all of those things I desire to do. Where do I go? Just click on advanced, okay? So click on advanced. The moment you click on advanced, you're going to see that, okay? You come up this way, you can now see main settings. You're going to see main settings. You're going to see all of these settings this way. Don't get confused about these settings, okay? There are things that are paramount on the settings. Now, on the boat, ordinarily, the boat give you recommended pairs to even trade. It's telling you now, hey, BTC is good to go, Cardano is good to go, Ethereum is good to go, BNB is good to go, Link, Algo, Litecoin, Cheese. Guys, if you don't have Litecoin over time, if you're really a crypto investor, have little fraction of Litecoin and just keep in your pillow and forget about it there, okay? Over time, okay? So it's just telling you guys that you can trade these ones. Now, one caution I'll give to us, what you should use as your edge in your trading, should be, all right, should be USDT. What do I mean by edge? That's where you take profit into. It should be USDT. Don't say, I want to let my money be in Bitcoin. I will use Bitcoin to trade other coin. No, don't trade Bitcoin against altcoin. Trade Bitcoin against USDT, trade altcoin against USDT so that you can see your profit and then you can progress and know what you have made per month or per day and all of that, okay? Now, if that is done, maybe you just have only one exchange connected to your boat. Now, if you look at mine here, where you see exchange, you can see that I have many, many exchange connected. I have Binance, I have Bybit, which is for margin trading, future trading. I have Bitrez, I have FTX, you can see FTX and all of that. So now in your own case, you have your Binance already, Crypto Inspire that you've connected. Now, there you go. Which coin do I actually want to trade? You need to know which coin to trade. Now, when you say both type, leave it as simple. There's what we call composite. Not everybody can use composite. All right? Composite is strictly for pro account. What's the meaning of composite? That is, I can allocate $200, $100, $300, $1,000, $2,000, all right, on one deal, but I can allocate it to 10 different coins at a go. So we're not going there. Let's start simple. Now, assuming you love any of these pairs, probably you do not know the coin to trade, but you can pick any of these because these are recommended pairs that people are buying more into it. If you do simple check now in all of those coins, you may see them that they actually are the support zone and about to take off. All right. Of course, you can see that to BTC, even Cardano, even Ethereum, and all of those coins are just at the support zone. Now, the coin I want to just use as an experiment, just little for you guys, is RLC. Yeah. Now, as you type the name of the coin, okay, so because please be careful. Be careful. When you are checking those coins, okay, when you are checking those coins, in the recommended pairs, that's not what you want to choose. So you have to come under pairs and click on the drop-down button so that it can give you space to type the name of coin you may want to actually go for, okay? Now, if that is done, very simple. Now, you have to look at against which pairs. Remember, I told you when you are trading with your three commas, right? I said when you are trading with your three commas, what should be your edge, which what we call code currency. What should be your edge? Okay, excuse me. Let me just take up this guy. Yeah. Okay, what should be your edge? Shit. All right, excuse me. Yeah, just a minute, guys. This cool. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Yo. Oh shit. Where are we? Okay. Okay. I want to check this. Come on. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I want to test my algorithm and so check what should be the entry point of this guy. Okay, so let's go. And then I said, what you see as your edge fund, which is what we call code currency, should be USDT. Now, you may want to ask me, Felix, why not BTC? Not all the time you use BTC, okay? Not all the time you use BTC. Because sometimes when you use BTC against some altcoin, you remember what BTC did to many altcoins last year from July to December? It was just BTC season, okay? Altcoin were suffering. And so if you use Bitcoin against altcoin, you may not see result on as fast as possible, okay? Now, so, and then imagine when you are using Bitcoin against another coin, and then if you look at the chart, Bitcoin is overpowering and having a dominance against those coins, so you won't see any result. So against whatever thing, whatever Bitcoin does, even if the altcoin are down, they are still going to move against USDT, right? So that's where you have to use USDT. Now, you come back here, you see strategy, long, short. Please take note. This long and short is different from the long short of Forex and the long short of future trading, okay? This long and short does not mean you are going to be liquidated. What it means is that direction of the market. When you mean long, you are saying both, you know what? The instruction I'm giving to you is that buy low and sell high. Continue to do that on and on and on because I expect the market to continue going up, okay? So that's what I mean by long. So long is market, both buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. Continue to do that on and on and on and on for me, right? Now, when you are shorting, it means that you bought a coin. Maybe I've been trading maybe Cardano, for instance. I have the time. I've been trading Cardano, and the Cardano have been accumulating for me for much. And maybe when Cardano got to $1.48, and I decided to say, okay, you know what? I'm shorting Cardano. And so if I short Cardano, if I come to my boat and I say I want to short Cardano, now what's going to happen is that I must have Cardano that I want to short. Okay, I must have Cardano that I want to short. And so what do I mean by that? The boat is that boat. You know what? I have 1,000 Cardano. Sell it at the prevailing price. So you may sell Cardano at $1.48. That means I have 1,000. Whatever the one thing, what maybe $1,480. All right, and that's what I will have. Now, what the boat will do for me is to sell high and buy low. Now, what's going to do as a sell high and buy low? Now, if I ask the boat to be taking profit in quotes, it's going to be increasing and having dollar for me. So taking the advantage of the movement of the market, I will still have my coin, but it will be taking profit for me on USDT. Okay. If I say take profit on base, it will be taking profit and increase my Cardano. Okay. So short is sell high and buy low. So if you sell it at $1.48, now as it sell there, as the market drop, you buy more, in that order. So, but what we are doing basically now, we know we're in a bull run. So we always say it's foolishness to short all market at the bull, unless an exceptional cases happen. All right. So now long is your strategy. Now taking profit, you can get this thing straight here. If a coin that I love to accumulate, like myself, I've been accumulating for a very long time when it was stupidly nonsense in the price. I've been accumulating Cardano for a very long time when it was still less than about 6 cents, thereabout. And then I've been accumulating Matic for a very long time when it was about 0.008, not up to a cent. and so many other coins like that, those penny coins. And I think System, SYS, and so many of them like that. So I just love them because I saw some project behind them. So in that case, I'm trading such coin. I'm not going to say take profit in USDT. Why? I want to increase the volume of the coin. So in that note, you must understand the fact that the coin you are accumulating, what do you know about it? All right. Imagine XVS. I started accumulating XVS from $3 using the bot, $3. And you saw that SVS got to $101 at the point. And so what do? When it got to that price was too high, what should I do? At that point, I could exit the bot, or I could increase what we call deviation, which I'm going to show us. So, but in that case, in such coin, I will not take profit in USDT. I would rather take profit in the coin. So that's what we mean by base. Base means the coin you have traded. Quote means the money you are going to use to buy that coin. So your USDT at this point is your quote. Why this RLC is your base. Now there will be a time Bitcoin will be your base, and at a point it will be your quote. If you are using Bitcoin to trade any coin, Bitcoin is your quote. Then if you are using USDT to trade any coin, USDT is your quote. Okay. Now, if you are using USDT to trade BTC, all right, BTC become your base, while USDT is your quote. So let's go. Now you can see minimum amount of money you can put is $10. So it means I can start this boat with as low as $20. Okay, so let's go. So let's say, let me just take little money. Okay, let me say $100. Now, if I want to trade this coin with $200, the wisdom is demanding me to like spread the money into two. $200 is what I want to use to trade the coin. For instance, I will take $100 in the base other side. Anything you do not understand in the boat, always place your cursor on the question mark. It's going to tell you what's that thing. I always tell people you want to get things right. Don't always be in a haste. Stop and read. All right. Now, base other side means the amount you are telling the boat to start your trade with. Now, for the fact that I want to use $200 to trade, but don't enter the market with all my $200. That's the wisdom. So only take $100 out of $200 to start trading. Why do you do that? Because even if this coin is about $2.4 right now, there are possibility that the coin will drop to about 80 cents or $1, as the case may be. And it's on that note you have what we call safety order size. Even though in your safety order side, remember what you have reserved to buy more when the market dip. Should there be a dip in the market, buy more for me. You are not telling the boat to buy $100 at a go. You are telling the boat to dispense this $100 at $10 per dip. Okay, that's what I mean by safety size. Now, always leave it at a market limit, not a market order. Now, limit order, not at the market order. Now, what's the difference between market order and limit order? Of course, to buy expressly. So if you use limit order, you become a maker and you don't pay fee up to the person who is a taker who will pay more. So that's like a charge of express transaction. Okay. Now, when you come down here, it's going to ask you about conditions. So just leave this one as new as soon as possible. Don't add anything. Now, across to this place, talk about take profit. Now, what is my target profit? So I may say 4%. Now, listen, when you are trading altcoins that have not gone far, okay, your take profit can be from 3, 2, 3, 4, even 5 or 6 or 10%. Now, but if it's Bitcoin, the maximum take profit you should have is 2. You may want to ask me why, Felix. The reason is not far-fetched. Now, sometimes some people say, hey, why don't I put it 10%? Come on. Before Bitcoin would do 10% in a day, it must have been when the market just want to break out, okay? But Bitcoin can be doing 2, 3% and come down again over and over. So what you are looking for your boat to do is completion of deals, which is the rate of turnover. How frequent is your deal completing, closing the market? If the market does not close, no profit is taken. And if you take a very too high percentage, maybe you say, take profit for me at 10%, okay? BTC actually flow and go to 5%, 6%, and drop down again. You know what? Your boat is not going to take profit because it's too high. Now, if I say take profit for me at 2%, as BTC move by 2%, it's going to sell for me and buy again. Another 2% move, He sell again. So before it even get to 8% and drop back again, he must have sold for me more than 2 or 3 times. And that's what you're looking for. 2% times 3 times is already 6%. And somebody's waiting for 10%. He may not see in the next 2 weeks. So the bottom line is that you want to be making money every day so that you can be happy. Okay? Now, but if it's an altcoin, of course, you can have like 4%, 5%, because the movement of altcoin can be very fast, unlike BTC. Now, it said take profit type, just leave it that way, percentage from the total volume. Now, I don't use stop loss for my crypto trading, especially in my bot. Number one caution I give to myself and to my community is that please, you don't trade pump and dump coins. After all, pump and dump exchange platform is not connected outside your bits. I used to know that pump and dump guys. No, none of those exchange are pump and dump, just like Binance and all of that. So, and I don't use stop loss. You know why? If you use stop loss, sometimes market can crash down very well and revert back. You are out of the market already. So I don't use stop loss. All right, there we go. Now here it said safety order size. What is safety order size? Safety order size simply means the type safety order size that's maximum safety order size count. Now look at it, by default it's a 5 times. Now look at it. 5 times of what? Okay, 5 times of $10. How, Felix? What it means is that how many times should I dispense $10 should there be a drop in the market? You say 5 times. That means $10 times 5 is $50. So $50 plus $100, that is $150. Look up here. That's what you're seeing here. So tolerance of $1 because of charges over time, up and down as the market is buying, is why you are seeing as 151. If not, the base order size is $100 and the safety size is $10. And how many times should that $10 be bought? Is 5 times, and that's where you see $150. Now this says maximum active safety trader trades count, meaning yes, I know that the number of times you should use my $10 to buy, should there be drop over and over and over again, is 5 times. Outside that, don't buy anymore. But how should I buy it? Buy it one at a time. How? Out of 5, when the market drop by a given percentage, buy. And when you buy, why do you put it 1? Look at it. Your bots had bought coin, all right? Maybe bought this coin at $2.5. Your bot has bought this coin at $2.5, and having bought this coin at $2.5 now, and it's expected to take profit at 4%, and market is expected to move up. But the market never moved up and dropped by another percent. Now, that's where you come to what we call price deviation. Now, price deviation is what I expect in the market. So I can say, okay, minimum I put on my price deviation is 5%. If not, sometime I can put like, why not? I can put like 15%. Somebody going to say, hey, Felix, that's too much. No, that's not too much. Look at what I'm going to explain to you here now. Let me go here. Click on table. You can see table here. Now look at what you have done. Now you say, hey, this is the market. Now this market right now, this RLC is $2.3. Now both buy for me at this rate. How much should you buy? Buy $10, $100 worth at this price. But expected to take profit at 4%. That means 4% growth of this price, my bot will sell. Now my bot will set price to sell at that additional 4%. But immediately that happens, it calculates 15% of this is 15% of this minus 15% of this is this price. Your bot will set $10 worth to buy at this price. Now, when you finish buying on this price, another 15% from this price is here. And that's why you said the first 15% drop, then the next 15% drop will be making it to 30%. And that will be the next price here. Then another 15% drop is going to make it up to 45. 15 times 3 will be 45. That's $1.27. Another 15% make it 60% drop, 0.925. Another 15% making it 75% drop, 0.57. So it's on that note, if I'm trading, even if the market is crashing, I don't bother myself because I've set a very large deviation. Rather, my boat will be buying more. And that's what you call it cost average. You have bought at this expensive rate. Now, when the market is crashing, buy for me. Market crash, buy for me. Now, when it buy for you, what happened? Immediately, your boat has bought at this first rate, $2.3. It placed price to sell by 4%. But the market never go up there. Now, it's going to use, out of 5 times, it says to use $10. It will buy another $10 worth. Now, another $10 worth at what price? Look at it. At what price? At 1.96. So imagine when you have bought a coin here. Imagine when you have bought a coin here and you expect to take profit maybe at 2.6 or 2.45. And the market ever go up there. No problem. Market deviate down and drop to this. You know, somebody who have used $200 to buy the coin at a go. And then it's expected to take profit at $2.5. And market never go up there. And the market drop, going down, down, down. He's going to say, oh my God, what's happening? Man, market is crashing. I don't bother myself. Let the market crash. I have a trap waiting for the market at the base. So as the market dropped to this price, now my boat will buy another fraction worth of $10. Guess what it's going to do? It's going to add this price plus this price. Now, this price plus this price divided by 2, that is a new cost price. Now, immediately the boat does that. Immediately the boat add up this and divide by 2 and get the new cost price. That means 4% from the new cost price will not be up to the 4% from this initial price. So that's why sometimes your boat is trading, you discover that your boat bought at this expensive price and thereafter sold below this price. You'll be wondering, what's happening? Why is my boat selling below this price? Because the market crashed down and it bought at a cost average, and adding this price to this price, it got a new cost average because of the what? It got a new cost price because of the cost average. And then it's going to, now the person who bought at this price, who want to take 4%, is going to be waiting and waiting. Market may never get there. Okay? So it's on that note to say, okay, but you know what? Just do it for me like this as much as possible. Just as the market is crashing, trade for me this way. But guess what? Just take note of something. Now, if over time I want to increase something here, I say, okay, yeah, guys, you know what? Rather than buying, over and over $10 worth for me, no, buy in a scale of 1.5. Look at what I've done. Now, instead of having $151, I'm having $232. Why? Now, if you click the table, it's going to give you the analysis. Now, when the market dropped by 15%, the first safety order is going to buy is $10. But because I use scale of 1.5, it means when the market dropped by another 15%, it won't buy $10. It will buy $15. How? $10, 50% of $10 is $5. So $5 plus the $10 making $15. Now, it's going to be buying in the scale of 1.5, not the scale of 1.0. So now, when the market crashes again by 15%, making 45%, so 50% of $15 is 7.5. And so 7.5 plus 10 is going to be 22, plus 15 is going to be 22.5. Now, guess what? The more the market crash, the more your boat buy. So how can I be panicking when I know my boat's going to buy more when the market crashes? So when the market crashes by 15%, you only buy $10 worth. If it crashes by another 15%, making 30%, you buy $15. In down order, no, on and on up here. Right? Now, if I've done that, Felix, I'm good to go. Yeah. What do I need to check? I check here. Yeah, I'm going long. And what's the kind name? RLC and $100 as my base size. Now listen, if the market does not crash, now your safety order size is not going to be activated. What will be working is the base order size. That's what you're going to be using to buy, sell, and continue. Buy low, sell high, continue in that order. So let's go. Now I'm going to create what? Boat. Now when you click on create boat, see what's going to happen. It's a boat successfully saved. Start boat. Yeah, start. Okay? Okay. Now I've turned on this boat because I've instructed the boat what to do. And once I'm done, I go away. Felix, what's the next thing? Well, at any time I can come to check what's happening, how the boat has done, and all of that. Now, it doesn't matter. I can set the same coin over and over and over again. If I want to set more, maybe I have, maybe when I start trading, I do not have enough money, and the coin is still doing well, like what you see Hot is doing already. And maybe you put $100 before, and then you've gotten more money. And what should I do? Then you can always come back. For instance, let me click on the dashboard. I'm always wrapping up so that you can ask questions. I know I'm going to be very busy. I will not have all the time for you guys. And so I'm just taking my time to explain this. And after the training over time, I think the recorded version of this video can be given to your leader and then give it to you on your forum so that you can always listen to it to learn more. Okay. Now, if you look at it right now, so if I click on this here boat, I want to see what I've set already. Now I click on this here boat. Okay. You can see the boat will just set here right now. RSC USDT. It has started. Right. You can see many boats that were opened. Right. Many boats that were opened. Now if I click here now, click on view. Look at it here. Look at this icon. So when you click, this is to edit. This is view. So you click on view. I want to see. The boat is going to give you the analysis of the trading it has started already. Look at it, it says command start received, boat is turned on, boat, right? This starting new deal, pair, USDT, then base order price placed, right? And then base order size is placed, okay? It's just about maybe a little bit to be executed, okay? Now, once it's executed, you see that the boat start trading and taking profit for me. I will not need to be there. Now, sometimes people complain to me because I don't have big money. That's not true. You need to have big information. It's not big money you need big information. You know, so you need to be timely. I was doing an experiment yesterday for some persons on Hot. And I said, hey, okay, 3 days ago, I haven't bought Hot, you know, just to hold. I said, okay, let me just send some to my boat. And you can see now, it's not about how much you even start with. 3 days ago, that was on the 13th. And I say, okay, $200 was kept on boat on the Hot. $200. Look at it, $200. Now, the first day, traded, it did $96. That's just that day. It did $96. All right? The second day, it did $71. Today, it did $21. How much was dispensed? $200. How much has he made on it all? In 3 days, $189. Now, imagine this money, this $200 is $2,000. If it were $2,000, what would have happened? Now, that means if it were $2,000, now this boat will have made $189. That's what it means. Come on. $1,890. That's what it means. So now I would not need it to be there. It's just for me to send my boat. But if you look at it now, the volatility of this coin is not over yet. You're right. Yeah. So now sometimes you can set a boat and it could be running on and on and on for many months. But the boat is that there is no how you use your boat effectively in 1 month that you will not be able to do on a consistent activities for your boat that you will not be able to do at least worst case scenario up to 50 to 100% of your equity. So imagine you are trading with $1,000, $2,000 or $500, any amount. So don't get freaked when the people call amount they are trading with. Don't get freaked. Be very concerned about your strategy. Trading loves strategy. And when you are consistent with your strategy, I can tell you can beat anybody hands down. So it's not about how much you start with. It's not about how effective is your strategy. Now, assuming I want to add more fun to this. So you click on edit, right? I want to add more fun. Maybe when you start, you didn't have enough money and then, or you have traded and then you have made so much profit, right? You have made so much profit. You say, okay, you know what? Since I made so much profit, I want to add more fun. So you can click on edit. Now you can say, let me come and edit the base order size. Maybe you want to edit it to $2,000. Then you can go ahead and do that. Once you have added, then you click on save. Then the boat is edited. The next pickup is going to pick by what you added on. So the boat is effective. It's very fantastic. You can make a lot of money. You know, just doing what you are doing without disturbing yourself. All right. The smart trade, I will not have time to explain so much about the smart trade tonight. And so, but of course, it has a lot of effective stuff on the smart trade. But the difference between the smart trade and the disabled is that smart trade, it take trades just like, what would I call it? It take trade just like normal, call it for me, normal manual trading. Okay, you can see some trade I open here, and then some have been very, very, very terrible negative. It's none of my business. Like look at XCN, here, and like there was a time somebody closed a deal because the market was waiting for a very long time. We're like, oh my god, I just closed this deal. I think a signal was given on fuel. Was it fuel? Something like that, fuel or something. I forgot it. And the fellow had to close the deal because the market was wasting its time. I think it was fuel. Yeah, it was fuel. And immediately it closed it. I think the market was open on the 1st of March, and on the 13th, that was the day for yesterday, it was closed at 65%. And he has already closed it all. Yeah. Now, another one that was doing training yesterday was Wink. Was it? All right, Wink. I think after how many days, I've forgotten. After I bought more, I've sold the one I bought because I just left this, and then he ended up doing 48%. And so, so some of those deals, when you now learn about smart trade, there's fantastic thing I love about the smart trade. It helps you to set a trade and put what we call trailing stop loss and trailing take profit. Meaning, a market will start trading just like, okay. Now, okay, let me show something. You're going to see stop loss finished. And imagine you have a stop loss that finished and it's still in profit. Okay, look at this. Stop loss finished and it's plus 12%. Why? It's because of trailing. Stop loss finished and it's still at plus 8%. Okay, now you can see other one. Stop loss finished. Okay, I want to see another one. Let's go here. Yeah. Come on, man. Okay, lot more like that. And so why? The trailing does this. The trailing does this. If I open a deal, open a market, and I set 7% stop loss, okay? 7% stop loss. Now, as the market is going up, it automatically adjusts my stop loss following the trend of the market. Following. Now, assuming you want to take profit at 50% of that market, and the market move on and you keep 7% stop loss. Then the market move on and get to 30%. It never got to your 50%. And it got to 30% and start crashing down. You know what's going to happen? Now, when the market start crashing from 30%, it has already stayed. Now, once it crashed from 7%, 30 minus 7 is 23. Now, your market will close at plus 23%. It won't follow the market to crash down to your negative stop loss of 7%. No, it will cut you off from 23%. That means it's a win-win strategy. As the market is going up, your boats adjust, the stop loss over and over and over and over again. So if you never get to your target profit and it crashed down, you'll still be in profit because it cut you off minus 7%. Okay? So that's just it. So at this point, I think I need to rest my case so that you can ask questions. Anyone that has questions, please. I think you need to go to the chat box and then ask questions so that before we call it today. Yeah, I can see someone's okay. Someone say yes. Okay, heartbeat. Okay, oh no, heartbeat is not there. Heartbeat. Come on, why do you love? It's not a nonsense. It just the way it is. Okay. The exchange is not the nonsense, just the way it is. Okay, but it's not a first class exchange. Okay, but can I tell you something? Let me tell you guys one secret. You see, Heartbeat and Probit Global, they don't delist coins. So these are the two major places that low gem coins are being traded. So don't discard it. But it's not a plus exchange platform, as you have. Okay, this person said, how are you able to load trading view on Binance? Oh, it's very simple. Okay, somebody say, hey, it's very simple. You're going to see original and then you see trading view. Okay. Yeah. When you open your Binance, you're going to see most of you are here. So, trading is very, very made easy today. Not too much difficult things in trading, excess piece. Now, yeah, I trust. I want to see you up. All right. So when you open your Binance, definitely you go there, you're going to see trading view here. Okay. Now, most time when you go to, but please, when you want to trade, don't go on classic, go on advanced. Okay. And then you're going to see trading view, not original. And then you can do literally two technical, maybe your BB, stochastic RSI, and then MACD and all of that. You can still check them out. So, okay, yeah, somebody's asking other questions. Okay, yeah, somebody's saying. Okay, come in, sorry. Is it safer to use stop loss because you don't use it? Yeah, stop loss ordinarily when you are trading, stop loss is expected to be used. I'm just telling you my own personal perspective. I don't trade coins that I'm not too sure of their fundamentals and the technical issues. And one of the things about stop loss is that when you use stop loss too much, it wastes your asset. Imagine when you use stop loss on a particular coin, you have bought a coin, maybe you at that point your money you were able to buy 10 pieces of maybe Chainlink, and you use stop loss, and the market didn't break out, and it dropped down, and it got to your stop loss, it hit your stop loss, it cut you off. Now instead of you having that amount, it cut you off from the market and then give you money, so you lost a particular fraction. You probably will not be there, and the market has dropped to the support and reversed back drastically. Now, when you come back, if you must buy that coin, you're going to lose fraction of that. So it's on that note. For me, I don't trade shitcoin anyway. And so even if the market drop, you can just imagine, what will you say to this guy? Excuse me? What will you say to this guy? Just a moment. Let me show you here. Okay, what will you say to this guy? I think it's madness. It's madness on the part of Felix for me to have a coin that I have bought and is negative minus 51%. I think it's madness, guys. Yeah, I think it's madness. This guy, Felix, is crazy. Okay, 52%. So losing about $100. Felix, this is madness. Yeah, that's the advantage of crypto, man. It can lose 400%, it can recover 10,000%. So I don't give a damn. Okay, so it's not forex, where you say, oh, so in forex every loss is permanent and recorded loss. In crypto, every loss is temporal, and then every profit too is temporal. If you don't take it from the table, the system will collect it back from you. I mean, the market will get it back from you. So I don't use stop loss, but does not mean if you are trading, maybe you are using manual trading, of course you're expected to use your stop loss. Okay. I don't understand the stop loss part. Okay, maybe you have to learn about trading more. I'm just trying to give more detail about the boat for you guys. Okay. Sorry to drag you back. Please missed the start of the lecture, and I'm sure I've missed how start to register. Okay, you get a recorded version so that so you're not getting me back. Okay, the boat setup is quite a work. Okay, if you believe that, okay. Please come again with a smart trade and using stop loss. Yeah, there will not be enough time for me to give you the smart trade. Over time, I think I can send some video for you guys to go through it. But it's very simple, okay? Is this safer to use stop loss? Okay, I think it's a similar question somebody is repeating. Thank you so much for the notes. Okay, able to assess the recorded value. Of course, definitely you will. Why trading with the boat or system? Can you use phone to monitor, also to close it while on profit? No, when you're using your boat, it's your boat that take profit for you. Don't bother yourself about closing on your boat is trading, taking and taking profit. Okay, your boat is taking. That's why you see that Your bot give you analysis of market close and all of that. So you don't bother yourself about what's happening in the market. So the bot, look at it my own now. And so just look at the, what's the guy called now that I just entered into this coin, RLC. It has just bought at $2.32. And immediately it has set to take profit at 2.4, okay? And it has set what? For 15% price deviation, 1.9. We saw it on the table. It has said all of that. So I don't need to be there. That's why sometimes when you are trading manually, you see that some guys are just ahead of you. I don't know where you're checking. Some guys are just ahead of you. It's like you want to buy a coin before you know they cancel the trade. You think it's manual. It's not manual. It's bot that is doing that job. Okay. So you can see that, you can see my VET. Now, I don't know that VET just spiked today. I don't know, but it was just trading. My VET was just trading. And another coin, FET, Wabi, and Leeds, CK, even Alice, Madame Alice, Rev, and so many other coins that I was not there. This is today. And so more record, down, down, down. So, of course, I wouldn't have that energy to be following market like that. So that's why you need to use the AI bot, okay? So somebody was asking another thing. Okay. All the funds are on the exchange. Why the bot is simply to set trade parameters. Yeah, all your fund is in your exchange, so it's not. What if there's a serious dump? How will I initiate the stop loss? No. Yeah, that's what we say. When you are trading, of course, it's not the bot that gives you what market you are trading. And most time when I look at it, there was a time on my community when we're trading, and I told them I expected a big dump on BTC. And when I expected a big dump on the market, what do? I just go to my bot and do this. Just go to my bot, right? I just go to my bot and edit. What should I edit? Look at what I'm going to edit. Very simple. Now let's say I expect maybe I'm trading. Yeah. Okay, let's say I'm trading hot. Okay, let's say I'm trading hot, and I expected a very big dump on hot. See what I'm going to do. I just go to my bot and say edit. And what exactly am I going to edit? Number one, see what I'm going to edit. Hey, Alex, I want to edit something. Since I expect a dump, what percentage of dump am I expecting in hot? Even that I still want to be in the market. I just go to my price deviation. Okay, you can see my price deviation are always large. So I expect, look at it. Maybe you have bought hot. Let's say you bought a hot at $1. And if hot go to $2, that's 200%. You go to $3, that is 200%. You go to $4, that's 300%. Now, coin that is at $4, if you come back to $3, that's minus 100% lost. If you come to $2, that's minus 200% loss. In such case, if I expect a very big dump over time on a particular coin, I can come back here, I can just increase I can say, hey, you know what? I'm increasing you to 20%. Okay? I'm increasing to 20%, maybe probably my safety order size. I can say 7 times, okay? Depending. Now, see what's going to happen. Very simple. So what's going to happen. Put it here, and then at that point, I would love to reduce my base order size. Why, Alex? Let's say I reduce my base order size. So what's going to happen? Immediately the market buy at this $40 as a base order size. As the market is crashing, it will buy more. And look at what I will do again. Here, I will increase my scale, maybe 1.5. Or probably 1 point, or even 2, right? Maybe 2.5. Now, look at what's going to happen. Look to table. Okay, network is jam-packed. Okay. Now, look at what's going to happen. 20% buy $10. Another 20%, making it 40%, buy $25. 60% buy $62. 80% buy 1. So till all this one, the table is expanded. It may get to when the market has dropped totally by probably maybe by 100 or 150%, I will still be in the market. So the deeper the market go, the more volume my boat will buy. And what happened, as it's buying, is taking cost average. As the market is returning, it sold the volume it has bought and continue to enter the market, buy and sell, buy and sell. So you that bought from the roof, you are still waiting for the market to recover. Me that I'm using the boat, the market followed the boat, the dip down because I've increased my deviation, and then trade down the line and sell and continue to trade up, okay? So once I edit it, I just click on save and that's it. So when the dip, it's not the boat that will tell you the dip anyway. So you know what you're doing and you know access to information, you know, and then you quickly just go. That's the only thing you do to monitor, you know, because you have access to the right information. So you want to change some futures, you know, in your boat, okay? Somebody say, okay, yeah, does it credit profit automatically? Hey, what you are trading is in your Binance, okay? What you are trading is in your exchange, so it's not on the boat. So everything you are trading is in your exchange. So the boat does not hold your money, okay? The boat does not hold your money. As it's trading, you are going to see everything, and so you see everything you have. So the boat does not hold your money, okay? All right? So the boat does not hold your money. So when you talk about keeping the profit, everything is trading, is remitting the profit in your exchange. So it's not holding the money. Okay. Somebody say something here. Is this boat designed to trade spot only or both futures? I think you joined us late, okay? On my Binance, I trade both future and spot. So, but not all exchanges, okay? You go here. Not all exchanges that is permitted to trade. Were you here when I showed you my boat and then I showed you my Bybit? Bybit is not traded for spot. Bybit is for future trading. So, and my Bybit is here, and so I trade future on my Bybit. Okay. So if you look at if you go on my exchange, and you see different boats and what can be traded on them. Okay, different exchange, what can be traded on them. So look at it here. So look at it. Binance, you play spot future margin. On FTX, spot future. All right. Bybit, I think I need to refresh down on all of that. So it's not only spot trading. Okay. Okay, just a moment. And that was why myself, in my future trading boat, what I use majorly for my future trading boat is my institutional investor boat, which is the Endotech. Okay, but there's no time for that today. And so I use Endotech for my future trading. And because I don't even trade there, so it's a hands-free, but it's on the expensive side. It's quite expensive. For me to have access to Endotech, you have to be an institutional investor, which you need $125,000. Or some of us were able to have the merchant connections, you know, to have access to Endotech. And so I trade there, you know, with my future trading. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's the question. Do you need to be taking profit manually? Okay, I think you should have heard me when I say, okay, can I create more than one API on one exchange? Why do you need more than one API on one exchange to the same boat? No, you can create many API for different purposes to different platforms, but not to the same thing. So you want to duplicate? Why? It's not going to work. Okay. So please, can I register the boat now and start it immediately? I have a coin that was listed today, which I bought very high, and it has drained my money. Let me see if I can set boats. No. When you're setting a boat, you're buying, you have an asset. The boat, the coin you already bought, the coin you already bought, you can only short it. Okay? The coin you already bought, you only short it. The boat is to enter the market, buy low, sell high, and retain your profit. But a coin you already bought and it has done, you can only use smart trade to set the market on it that when you get here and all of that. So a coin you already bought, you can only short it or you take it to smart trade. So that's not the case here, okay? If you enter a trade with $100 and your negative gets to 100, would the boat cut you off the trade? No, for what? You're trading two things now. This is not Forex. You have 1,000 units of a coin and it's depreciating, going down. You can't just negative, non-negative is just a label, and it doesn't change the narrative. Okay, so you have 1,000 units, okay, and it's going down, down the line. Yeah, nothing happens. The coin is just there. Is the boat an app? It has both an app and web. I use the web. I log in here, so you can download the app. Can I set up my boats to trade more than one coin pair with API on one exchange? Can I set up my boats, trade more than one pair? I don't use one pair. I have many pairs together. Yeah, so you can trade many pairs as well. I really expected less work using the boat, especially setting up. I really expected less work using the boat, especially setting it up. Well, if it's difficult for you, I think the best. I'm not the motivational speaker. Sorry, let me be very raw here. If it's too clumsy for you, the best advice I will give to you: don't use it. Okay. I use algorithm for a very long time in my trading, and it's on my system. You have to use like you are doing a DOS system. Some of you also, if you're a programmer, you understand where you are using a coding language to set up, like you are going to real back end to set up a programming. And so right now, here you are just using an interface, a program that's already written, you are just a user on it. So if it's cumbersome for you, then the best for you, just don't use it, you know why? So that you don't give yourself too much headache, okay? Okay. So many thanks for the ads. Now I'm gonna make this video available for you guys so that you can watch it over and over again, and it can help you. Okay. Let me just take the time to answer all these questions. This both able to trade for talking about to start trading on the exchange. No, this is not a research tool, guys. It's not a research tool. Okay. One is asking, can it dictate this? It's not a research tool. Right? This, how can I connect my Binance with the bot? Okay, that means you didn't join us from the beginning. So when you get it, the recording, you can see how to do that. Is able to work well on Binance futures. Yeah, it works on it everywhere. Does the bot add the profits to the capital and buy back the trade with the larger capital? No. It doesn't compound. It's whatever you have allocated to the bot. It keep the profits and then continue with the money that you have allocated. So it's you that want to add up more, you want to add up more. Right, how do you cancel the transaction? Of course, you can cancel the transaction. When you click on edit, you're going to see stop, cancel, or sell at market price and all of that. When you click on view, right? Thank you very much again. That's okay. All right, guys, I think enough of that. So let's have a nice time, and so that we don't get confused more. And I think for some of us who can grab from the beginning, I know one thing for sure. Not everybody will grab from the beginning. We have some of us who are already used to similar environment, and we can be very fast in picking up. Then we have some of us is totally straight. And so that's why I take my time to attend to people, because I know it's never easy from the beginning. It only takes people who have been used to similar environment before now. And like I told you guys, I've been using this boat for more than 2 to 3 years right now. And so, relatively new to a lot of people, it's strange to a lot of people. And so, so after now, when you get the video, maybe probably tomorrow you get a video from your leader, you sit down with it and then learn more. So if you have any questions, and of course you can route it through her and then let me have it. All right, guys, so have a nice time. Enjoy yourself and then enjoy your trades. Just make sure you are making money.